Great. Yeah, so let's go left to right in the character keeper and introduce our characters, starting with Ian.
Okay, yeah. Uh, this is Bruder Kutz, um, who is a heretical priest. He is arrogant and endlessly aggravated. Um, pr Probably, it's hard to say whether the recently slashed and stinking eye covered with a patch came before the endless aggravation or after. Could be like one or the other. Um, as you can imagine, somewhat prickly guy, Brother Kutz, doesn't have a lot of friends except for his skull that he carries around, who's named Amelia. Um, he's got a list of sins which he can basically castigate someone with to surround them with um, a holy light of penance of some kind. He's got a silver crucifix, and he's got four monkeys that ignore him but also love him, who he refers to as his flock or his congregation. And I think that when they're not like doing anything, they like his robes are quite voluminous, and they're just like you know burrowed in there somewhere. Uh,
Awesome.
yeah, so really, real model citizen.
Yeah, great guy.
It's
Cool. John, tell us about Dagesh.
This is Dagesh the Worst. He's an occult herb master. Some say he's bitter and has a loud mouth. He has a bite, looks about the size of a small dog's bite on his lower calf that is festering and infected and never heals. But he insists that it's not the work of Tutti, the small, vicious dog that he has in his possession, that some believe was acquired when his wife left him. Um, he obsessively collects sharp stones, which he believes each hold a spirit within them,
Mm,
and it possess a certain capacity to cure, curse, or upset your stomach.
nice. Yeah, Jose, tell us about Bex.
Bex the Least is wretched royalty. So I believe Bex, Queen Anthelia demanded a gift of noble blood from his kingdom. It would have been him. He fled. Who knows what happened to his kingdom as a result? He's not the king, but he's just a lesser. He's the least noble. But he did steal. I assume he stole blade of his ancestors, which I imagine is a very kind of righteous blade
Mm.
that finds him so far beneath them that continually talks shit about him. And he tried to take Barrister the horse, who was his tutor, the intelligent horse, with him. And somehow that happened. He's still not sure why Barrister has come with him, but Barrister again thinks he is the least of the least. Bex is prone to substance abuse. He has resting maniac face, and so making friends is kind of hard. And
Mhm.
he is unable to get to
Think
the point and never finishes a story.
Fantastic. And Mike, how about Harangue?
So this is Harangue the Sparse. He's a gutter-born scum, very stealthy, very sneaky, filthy fingersmith, great pickpocket. And he learned that skill as a child when he was educated by his family, these outlaws in a hovel south of Allianz who instilled in him um, an inferiority complex and also inflated sense of self at the same time, a kind of self-importance. So those two are battling within him, like the bickering family members in the hovel. He lost three toes, um, and so he limps a little bit, and he is both kind of proud of how this helps him stand out in a crowd, but also doesn't want to be called out on the limp. Is very sensitive to people commenting on it. And he just happens to pick his nose so deep that it bleeds.
Great. Great.
He doesn't want to talk about it, but he wants you to
Always a
see
little
it.
rivulet of blood coming down.
Oh, he's just got a little, yeah, something on.
He wants you to see the blood, but again, no comments.
No
Fantastic.
Very
comments.
sensitive to that sort of thing. And he packs a femur and
Yeah,
toolbox and a bomb.
great. If you could all go ahead and change your names in Zoom to your character names, just for ease of
Oh,
reference.
right. I can do that for myself.
Great. And so we are going to get underway here. Before we appear in our adventure location, let's go left to right again. Uh, I'd like to know what the last thing your character remembers before. Um, we don't know if you're dead or not, but the last thing that happened before everything went black. We'll start with Brother Kurtz.
So I think um, Brother Kutz remembers um, the sound of a pretty out of tune like barrel organ, the kind of thing that you have in like an old-timey church that you like push the pedals with your feet.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And he remembers the sight of um, a mostly empty church, with only a few people in the pews, and he remembers, of course, the sound of his own voice,
mm-hmm.
um, ringing in that church. But then I think um, there was something in the doorway, something terrible with two heads.
Mm-hmm.
Says here in my Scumberther situation that I'm hunted by the two-headed
Oh,
basilisks of the one true faith.
ooh, shit.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
and so, and so since then, it's been a lot of raving in ruins, maybe even the ruins of this church, and traipsing endlessly down dusty roads, um, desecrating cathedrals by night.
Great. Fantastic. How about Dagesh? What's the last thing you remember before it all went black?
The last thing Dagesh remembers before it all went black was taking a giant stone by a giant about this big and ramming it, smashing it onto his leg to try to get the pain from the festering wound to stop. He was high atop a ledge as well, overlooking the sea.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not sure if after bashing his leg, he passed out and fell into the ocean, but
Mm-hmm.
he was bashing his leg to relieve the pain while his dog was, Tutti, was barking at him, trying to get his attention to a crowd of people coming up a hill, angrily shaking potions that he had sold them at them. And a mass mob was approaching him. And yeah.
Fun fact, it is illegal to kill yourself by jumping into the sea because that will forestall the prophecy end of the world.
Fun lore, piece of lore.
Bex, what do you remember?
I think the last thing Bex remembers is he was in the churchyard and drinking. Uh, and he was laying on top of a slab, looking up at the sky, and just listening to the voice of his sword telling him what a useless shitbag he was, and how could he have taken him uh, from the castle, and he hopes he dies. And then everything went black.
Great, love it. And our scum harangue.
Hmm. The last thing Harang remembers, he was in the crowded city of Galgenbeck, um, looking for a mark in the streets, someone to pickpocket. And as he went up close to an unsuspecting um, older man, the man caught him and noticed that his nose was bleeding and tried to help him stop the bleeding, offered to help him. Um, and Harang was enraged by this gesture of kindness and pushed the man away, turned to flee, and tripped because of his lacking three toes and his limp. And everything went black.
Fantastic. Um, cool. Bex, it is dark. It smells of earth, dusty earth, and there's a scraping noise above you. It sounds like a hoof scraping against the dirt. And then there's a crack as the coffin that you are in is busted open by your best friend,
Barrister.
Barrister, the horse. Uh, and as you like, kind of get your hand out, yeah, he. What does he sound like to you? What's his voice like?
Condescending. uh, oh, they're both, I think both of them are going to have a very condescending voice.
Mhm.
And we can use yeah, I can imagine he's saying, what is he saying?
I think
Should I
just
voice it
like
as well? Or
yeah, he's just like
go
that's
for it. You go for it if you want
yeah,
to.
and he basically is like I don't know how you've gotten yourself into so much trouble again, but as usual, it's up to me to pull you out of it. And he, as gently as possible, takes your wrist in his teeth and starts pulling you from the grave that you find.
And Bex is
um,
covered in dirt.
yeah, it's just a mess. Um, Brother Kurtz, what's it look like when your monkeys dig you out?
I think well, they love me, but they ignore me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think probably um I think that they are uh carrying me up from where have I gotten myself lodged?
You were in a grave in
Yeah, but
yeah.
like what kind of ignominious grave?
Yeah, I mean, not a great one. It's yeah, this is yeah, I'll tell you where you are after once everyone up. But yeah, it is a crowded, cramped, foul smelling place.
Are we anywhere near the sea?
No, you are in Graven Tusk in the middle.
Okay. Um, well then, I think that well they're digging me up and I'm in a I'm in a coffin, of course.
Mhm.
And they I think are they're I don't know. I'm not having a good idea come to
Yeah,
mind. Just
I mean, they probably just scratch, together scratch away the dirt, and it probably takes a while. You hear them screeching and scratching long before you're able to do anything about it. Um,
and I think they open the lid of the thing, but just as soon as they open it, like I said, they ignore me. They open it and then they shut it again right away.
I love it. Great. Um,
This happens a couple of times, and on the second time, I
just,
think the
I mean, yeah.
starts to sit up and and castigate them, but they close the lid again and it's forehead.
Oh, monsters. Does Amelia speak to you?
Not that anyone else knows.
Do you hear her?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
This,
And
the weird thing is that none of you hear her.
yeah. And it sounds like her voice is coming from like her voice is on the ground somewhere outside the grave as if she'd been left there. Um, yeah, which kind of cements in your mind that she's actually talking to you. It's not just something you hear, because actually dirt in between the two of you. Harang, I get the feeling that you weren't buried in a coffin. How do you dig yourself out?
You didn't even award the coffin.
Yeah.
Well, at first, Harang finds himself lying comfortably among bodies and dirt, and flies, and has sort of faint memories of home, of his childhood, of the hovel he grew up in, and is reluctant to get up, but eventually recognizes there's a different scent. Doesn't smell quite the same as home. These bodies are not as familiar, and these flies are a bit smaller, noisier. And so he comes to and digs himself out of the dirt,
Yeah.
and immediately finds that there's some dirt in his nose that he needs to remove
Get out of
vigorously,
there.
and proceeds to pick it until his nose bleeds.
Fantastic. Um, and what about Dagesh? What does his situation look like as he unentombs himself?
Dagish immediately smells the scent of one of his frog balls potions, made from this little balls that they lay in the. Some might call them eggs, but he calls them balls.
Mm-hmm.
That they lay in the pond. He immediately smells the familiar scent and feels the scraping of the glass broken on his face. All of his potions, most of them feel like they're just shards on the floor, like a game of jacks with the ball in the air and little thing. And yeah, he just slowly picks each one of them out of his face and tries to reassemble them to create the vessels that they were.
Awesome. And you find yourselves in the vast graveyard of Graven Tusk. This is in the what's it, Sarkesh region, and it is massive. It is, as far as the eye can see, graves. Let me roll for some rumors for you. It's said that the mist here plays tricks on the mind, and I'm sure you've heard tale that once you're in, whether you're dead or not, the graveyard is inescapable. You find yourself in the company of three other scumbags like yourselves. That is the other three of you, and yeah, you probably haven't met each other before, right? Or might there be anyone that would know one of the others?
Maybe
I
Bex is.
reckon.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I recognize the monkeys because they stole all of my potions one time when I was in the market for stones. I had my back. I was dealing with an old crone who was selling me these stones, and when I turned around, my medicine chest was empty, and four monkeys were running away towards a man with a skull.
Please, sir, these monkeys are repented. In the sight of heaven, their sins have been forgiven.
I can't see you very well, but I definitely smell you. Are you by chance the owner of these sinful, gross, delicious looking monkeys?
In a manner of speaking, I belong to them. I am, of course, a servant to all living beings, even those such as, well, I don't know that you can really be called living, so maybe you get a pass.
Yeah, it is difficult to see. There is fog everywhere as far as you can see. It's kind of like a like a video game depth thing. Like the graves outside the fog haven't rendered in yet, right? But there is a glow nearby, like the color, like the way that sour milk smells. Um, and there is, in fact, a smell. It's not just you. You each feel yourselves, and you are, as far as you can tell, alive as you were before. Nothing seems to be out of place except for the same missing toes and whatnot. But you have found yourself here. There's uh, fog all around, graves as far as the eye can see, and a glow nearby.
Harang recognizes a figure drawn into the glow by a horse gently gripping at the figure's robes as this maniacal prince who he once witnessed in a royal parade through the gutter sections, tossing food to the peasants and the poor. Um, and Harang recalls spitting at this wretched royalty, but unfortunately, the lob it wasn't far enough. It landed on his own feet, and he hung his head in shame and slunk back into the gutters. Um, but is surprised to see someone once so high up here in the graveyard with him, and hopes to spit at him again.
You might just get the chance.
If we can get a clear shot.
Great. So, what would you like to try to do? Where would you like to go? The world is your oyster at this point. The whole world.
I think Brother Coots is like investigating the coffin that he just came out of and is sort of musing aloud. Well, what good fortune that such shelter was provided just in time for me to survive that foul beast.
Hmm.
Heaven truly does provide. Um, oh, uh, my liege, very well met. Have you come to give an offering to the church today?
Where on earth am I?
You're in a graveyard, idiot. It's your sword.
Well, clearly it's the graveyard, but how did I arrive here? What is happening?
Same way people usually
You
get to a graveyard, I imagine.
priest, do you know how I've gotten to be here?
Oh, well, surely it's your noble and pious nature that has brought you here to pay your respects for someone. Uh, are you feeling bereaved, Prince?
Bereaved from my ill fortune? Yes, yes, I feel bereaved. Totally at a loss.
What are you a prince of? What land? How can you own anything?
And who are you? And what is that pustule on your leg? It smells even worse than this graveyard.
It's a birthmark.
A birthmark? You got that in the womb?
It's but the sky. The sky gave it to me when it saw me come out of my mother. I was given a kiss. It was a stormy night. Do you have time to hear the story?
Harang understands it's normal to be born with pustules and festering wounds. I don't know what this wretched royalty thinks birth is like, but for Harang, it was a miserable and quite memorable experience.
Yes, yes, we are all of us born into this world steeped in sin. Hmm.
I, for one, am ready to leave this graveyard. I think I've paid my respects to my bereavement. Where is the exit?
I could provide something that could make you feel like you are not here.
Oh, really?
If I can only reconstruct it, I seem to have misplaced some of my ingredients. Perhaps you could fetch it for me, rough-looking three-toed man.
I'm not. Harang is not in the habit of fetching anything for anyone else.
I'm
However,
sorry, I can't see well.
and he chooses to ignore the words that you continue to speak because he understands that a heretical priest is among the group, and he knows that priests are loaded. They just have handfuls of coin. It's constantly thrown at them. That seems to be what it is to be a priest. And how else can he afford to feed those monkeys?
I
Uh,
am pretty loaded by Harang standards, I think. Almost as loaded as the prince.
Yeah.
Well,
Ah,
what are you doing out here, priest? Where's your don't you normally come with a big flock of foolish or gullible
well,
Congregants, I believe they're
souls?
called.
I'll thank you to speak a little more politely to my congregants. You're looking at them right now, of course, and they're like swarming all over him.
Those little
I'm wondering.
thieves!
And a damn sight more pious and faithful than the lot of you, I'll, I'm quite sure.
Well, what did they do to achieve that piousness? Do tell. I could use some.
Well, of course, their daily ablutions.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
they're clean monkeys,
Well, neither did
well
they
washed.
until uh,
They are
we
clean.
we have a man of erudition among us. Well, and here I had forsaken such enlightened company. Very well met, sir. And he like goes up and is going to shake you by the hand.
The Harangue pushes him away with a mucus-covered hand. Please,
Bloody mucus.
please. The bloody mucus is it's meant to be a barrier between myself and fools like you. I have stolen a book or two, or had one or three thrown at me in the street, and some of those words stuck. Ablutions being one of them. I do like to clean my wounded foot from time to time.
He's stuck in alphabetical order.
Absolutely.
And as further Kurtz speak, Harang, you get this like this just wave of wet dog smell coming from the direction that the glow is in. Just like it just hits you stronger than you're used to being around bad smells.
Uh,
Just like almost knocks you over. No one else smells it, but just you.
I'm almost knocked over with pleasure, and I realize
Ecstasy.
we should move into that glow. I'm sure it's the glow of gold.
Hmm.
Have you seen my dog, any of you?
Could you
A
describe?
dog. It's four-legged, and it's like part Doberman, part bulldog, part
Is this the dog
Pomeranian.
that bit you on the leg?
Yes, it has one leg of a frog. Sorry, I'm still coming to.
Still sipping on your own potions, I see.
Would you
Well,
describe?
I, some of these things are absorbed by their, cutaneously. See, I know words that are big too.
That one never hit my head.
Is that your dog there? Pissing on your backpack? That one?
Well, yes, it is. This is
Why?
Clearly an
Tootsie
act of
friend.
love.
What a small but vicious looking dog.
Quite vicious, yes. I can see why it might have bit you. Why do
I
you
keep
keep it
her with me.
around?
That's a story. Do you have time for that story? I can certainly tell it.
Well, I
But I
too have
suggest
a name that I seem to have misplaced. Um, have any of you seen a very beautiful woman? I of course am chaste, so I refer, of course, to in the sight of heaven, she's very beautiful. A woman named Amelia. Ring any bells? If you had seen her, you would remember. I'm certain.
Describe her spiritual beauty.
Simply the most enlightened, well-mannered, financially responsible, a great dancer.
Does she have gold teeth?
Capable of, well, that wouldn't be the first thing that I would mention about her, but she has many redeeming facets.
does
Because I
she
saw a
have teeth?
skull.
Oh, I'm sorry, Harang. What were you saying about a skull?
No, you go on. Daggish.
How do you know my name?
Did you not introduce yourself?
Did I? I don't recall.
Do I know your name? I don't need to know anything. I feel it. I sense it. You're a Daggish.
There are many Dagishes in this vicinity, and some of them sell potions, and some of them sell swords, and some of them sell prophecies. I could be
Well,
any
anyway,
one of them.
I only meant to say that I saw a much worn and very well loved skull that seems to have been rubbed, and a very smooth skull with
Ah,
gold teeth, kind of rolling and spinning around, just just down the pavement here in this crack.
ah,
Grave.
Almost as if it's trying to get away.
He's sort of like hiking up his robes and going scrambling after it.
Thought it was more of a bowling ball at first, but
Methinks our brother is not chased by choice, but by the circumstance of his foul countenance.
Have I mentioned that Amelia is an excellent sportswoman? Lawn bowling, a favorite of hers.
Oh,
is
look.
Amelia the skull?
Yeah.
Oh,
Amelia's that bocce ball that we just saw tossed into the courtyard.
The brother is quite agile, isn't he? Running so swiftly after his beloved
With four monkeys.
with the four monkeys in chase. Let us
I've
give
learned that you
chase and
can
find
run.
out how this lovely reunion plays out. My curiosity is piqued.
So yeah, I'm going scrambling after the skull.
Is it going toward the light?
Yeah, maybe it is that glow. Yeah, I think it is rolling downhill. It's like depression. And as you kind of crest where you are behind the some larger gravestones, the smell intensifies quite a bit. And Amelia rolls to a stop near the edge of a a pit about 20 feet across. There's like this orange soupy fog that kind of around the edge of it that occasionally will kind of drift in little tendrils of mist down in there. Um, but it is quite rank, and it is very clear that there are many bodies in various stages of decay at the bottom. It's not super deep, maybe 10 feet or so. And it's not sheer or anything. It's just a big hole that these bodies have been put into. Some old, some new.
Orang notes that some of the juiciest baubles can be found amongst the most putrid of rotten corpses, and although unable to swim, would encourage someone with monkeys or dogs or someone with a domesticated animal of some kind to go and see what they can find.
And I think we see the skull roll down into the orange fog.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
does
And I'm
Brother Kurtz follow?
going right after it.
Nice. Yeah, she stops at the edge of the pit, and you can easily pick her up.
Um,
The smell is overwhelming.
I will hastily grab her before, she rolls any farther. Ah, Amelia, always so quick to help the needy. One of the things I admire about you the most.
Harang is bored by all of this conversation and wonders if maybe his own comments were interpreted as stupid. Why did he say these things? And why did he talk about the animals? And he's decided to fling himself into the pit to see what happens.
Are you leaping into the pit or sliding down, or how are you entering?
With arms wide open,
Fantastic.
just dropping straight in.
Yeah. It is as advertised, just a pit of bodies. Some are squishy as you land in them, and it doesn't look like you have an eye for it. It doesn't look like they've been picked over incredibly well. So if you would like to take a look around, roll me a d6, see what we get.
All right. So
can I see the roll? Can we see the rolls, or are they
Yeah, everyone should be able to see the rolls.
on which dice?
Yeah.
Which dice?
I click the D roll D6.
And then you click
And
the
then the
die.
icon at the top.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
A 6.
6.
Yeah. There is a relatively fresh corpse, dressed in, I mean, at least the undergarments of fanciness. Uh, Looks like it has been mostly stripped, but you know where to look. And inside, there's an inside pocket, and inside there is a small, like a silk cloth, but not silk, like something. It feels more sturdy than silk, but still soft. Doesn't feel like there's coins in it, but when you open it up, there is a white powder inside that seems to be. It must be valuable because it was in such a fancy little bag, a little pouch.
White powder in a pouch
Mhm.
of some material spun from a worm's ass. Could be valuable. Orang pockets this and also removes this valuable undergarment and decides to adorn his head with it as a sign of his bravery for having leapt into the pit.
Yeah. Otherwise, bodies smell.
Just keeping it as high above the muck as possible. This fine undergarment.
Are we two Bex and Brother Coots gathered with me as well above the ledge, looking down at where
Sounds like it.
Yes, quite an enterprising little imp he is. He's found something of worth.
impish man? Can you hear our voice from up here?
He's like 10 feet away from you, so yeah.
The cataracts on my eyes. I have trouble.
Orang hears the voice of the herb master, but ignores it and looks to the priest. Priest, can your monkeys give me a hand? Got to get out of this pit.
Well, I'm afraid um, I am not their master, as I alluded to earlier. It's really up to them. It's free and little beings.
Are
Um,
they not your flock?
uh, I
Only
think
when they're under the influence.
yes.
The influence of what?
His charming personality, clearly.
Shall I tell them, Brother Coots? I'm sure you put something special, whether it's worm tongue in the wine. I know that makes monkeys especially susceptible to influence.
And
I
how
assure
would
you,
you
I've
know
done no
this?
thing. Worm tongue.
I've seen monkeys growing rather relaxed and under the
Pliable.
influence of worm tongue. Yes, yes.
Mm.
So I could see
I
how
so
that
happen
would.
to have some. I happen to have some worm tongue. Would we all like to partake in some?
The,
If it'll
the,
get me out of this stinking pit with my
the
valuables
monkeys
in
know
my
the
hand.
So, sorry, my apologies.
What
Go
was
ahead,
that,
priest.
good priest? What did you say?
Oh, well, I think the monkeys know the word worm tongue the way that a dog knows the word walkies.
Walkies.
Back. Get your impotent or whatever you say word big word that's describe things that are misbehaving. Get these creatures off of me. I don't have any worm tongue on me. I was lying.
Oh, that's a shame. You could perhaps have helped our impish little friend out of the pit by simply disposing of it down there. Um, is there
Hmm.
is there some way that I can like try to exert my influence over the monkeys?
Yeah, of course.
Love
What,
you, but ignore me.
what do you want to try to get him to do?
What could go wrong?
Um, well, I think that I'd like to um begin to sing a hymn. A hymn about all of us needing to basically a hymn about the Protestant work ethic.
Sure, sure. Give me a roll plus your presence, which looks like a 2. So this is a d20 plus 2, and I'm looking for a 12.
Yeah, okay. D20, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
Nice. What
Yeah.
happened?
Fantastic. They are swayed by your dulcet tones and
And the promise of more worm
the
tongue.
promise of whatever you offer them, and hop to.
Yeah.
How do I see the results of the roll? Sorry.
It should just show at the top of the roller there.
On the
Brood, is
right,
that
Rude,
where it
yeah.
says brood. Yeah.
I'm renaming right now.
how do you
Okay.
change your name? So that
Name underneath the rolls there.
Underneath the rolls, yeah.
There's a button there that says leave room, and above that it says name.
Yeah, it's not
oh, I see.
obvious that you
First
can
one.
edit it.
Oh,
So what's it look like when the monkeys come to rescue you, Harang?
Well,
one
I
moment.
think that they're all moving in time, like they've obviously like practiced this little routine. How are we doing a barrel of monkeys type situation? Are
Sure.
they just like
Harang imagined the monkey's hands would link in a fashion somewhat like this, and one after the other they
Mhm,
would
mhm.
not
descend into the
normally,
pit.
not
And
normally the
he,
most efficient way of grabbing on, but it is like, it's the gesture of prayer is what it
Exactly.
is.
Yeah.
and it does form a convenient ladder
Mhm.
of monkey heads and hands for Harang to step upon and climb.
Brother Kutz, could I get you to give me a D6 roll?
Yeah. Let's see this D6. That's a 4.
Yeah. In addition to helping up Harang, one of the monkeys does come up with something they pulled from one of the bodies, a rusted but otherwise solid-looking short sword.
Oh wow.
If you want to add that to your equipment, that's a
Not for
melee
monkeys.
weapon.
Not for monkeys. I'll be taking that. Not
And that does D4.
the monkey that had brought it up, I think, was looking very pleased with itself.
Yep. I got a sword.
Does he give it up easily?
Do monkeys hand over swords? Just
I think in their current state they do. Yeah.
oh right, under worm tongue,
They're pliable
under
at
the
the moment.
influence.
They can have 1 hour on the sword
Yeah.
every day, as long as they've done their homework.
If I could bottle your chant, I would.
Now, speaking with his voice kind of low, perhaps you and I, Herb Master, this is intriguing business opportunity. Maybe we look into that at a later date.
I was thinking what brought us here together. How fortuitous that we would all be in this stink hole together, if not perhaps for some entrepreneurial endeavors.
Yes.
You think the gods might have smiled upon us? The gods rarely smile in this world.
And yet here you are, royalty, with money and favor.
Favor I
can't
have
say
none.
I can't say the same for our rough friend over here, but he is bold. Perhaps we need that in any
Well, listen, you
corporation.
turkeys, you mutts. Could any of you identify what this powder is?
Yeah, give me a taste. And he puts out his little finger.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll
Yes.
identify that.
Yeah.
I'll let you have a taste,
so-
and I'll take a sniff on my own as well.
Let,
Seem to
let
be
me have
bleeding a
some
little
too.
bit.
I want
There's not
some.
enough to go around. We're trying to identify what it is. But you could maybe, with your knowledge of what leaves and
I'll just
flowers and
hold my
whatever
hand
other
out.
things,
I'll hold my hand out like this, and I can't see where you are, but if you could,
use your
someone
eyes, old
kindly
master. It's not
put
that
it.
foggy.
Yeah, Harang, when you take a dose, you feel ready to fucking go.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And the blood pours out of your nose
You're
The blood
bleeding.
pours with
onto your grinning
at a
teeth.
greater speed and thickness. Fantastic.
Yeah, you are
This is valuable stuff indeed.
pretty hype.
What do you
King,
think,
King, do you have
Prince?
a handkerchief that you can give this man? I can't see, but I can see the bright red on his face, and it makes me disturbed. Maybe give him a towel or some sort of
He has a
wealthy garment.
handkerchief right there in his hand. Wipe your face, boy, in your glee.
This handkerchief is full of my new favorite powder, so I'm not wiping shit with this. But perhaps the undergarment could use a little dyeing. And so I will wipe it and return it to my head. Now with a red splatter across.
A bloody undergarment.
Yeah, it's like bloody
bloody
undergarment.
tie-dye.
Bloody tie-dye.
But it's a noble
actually.
garment. It's
It's fancy.
Embroidered.
well embroidered and bloodied now.
I think
Put my stink on it.
Brother Coots is has been searching for something diplomatic to say, you know? If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Mhm.
Is that what they say in church?
My Sir Harangue, what a plentiful and vigorous flow you have. Just truly a bounty of vitality.
Unlike your Amelia, don't get any ideas, brother.
Thank you. Harangue needs to walk away, be alone for a moment, unsure
Joy.
how to take these words.
What are the rest of you doing while Harangue's having a moment?
Um,
I'm still waiting for the powder.
I thought my finger still, I was like, wait.
Harangue is positive that the priest's words were meant as disrespect, but he does want to know the name of this powder so he can get more of it. So he's going to give the herb master a taste.
Yeah. Do you want to take a taste or a dose, Herb Master?
I think I'll take a dose.
Yeah.
Who says he gets to choose?
Yeah. It is pretty clear. It is, some kind of stimulant. I'm sure you have several derivations that you could, with the right roots and leaves and herbs and drying processes and equipment, you could probably manufacture more now that you know what it is. Unfortunately, you don't have that here, but for future reference,
Quest.
yeah, and it feels good.
This is elevating. I've had this before.
And you've heard it under many different names, I'm sure.
So can
Borg
you make
Flash.
more? Can you make more, Dagesh?
Yeah, let's make some more of this.
Mork's Mock, Bitter Boozle. Goes by many names.
Bitter Boozle, I have heard of this.
I
know nobles who would pay good coin for this.
I know it as Bee Boozle.
Bee Boozle.
Unfortunately, in this iteration, it's not sufficient. We need to supplement it with something else to give us purpose, perhaps divine purpose, right, brother?
well, normally I am a man of God, of course, and so normally I would consider myself above these things, but in dire straits.
Try some.
Hey, we don't have that much to go around, but if you can make more of it.
Can I grab it? Can I grab it and give it to Brother Coots?
That's up to Harangue.
You can grab it and taste the blunt end of this femur.
Can I try to take it from Harangue?
Do you want to take it from Harangue?
Probably not, right?
if Harangue is gonna use that femur on you, you're welcome to try.
I've got a cure for that festering wound on your leg right here.
Harangue! You can't share this stuff and then not share it.
Do you think there's more down there? He says, peering down into the pit. If one noble
Harangue,
has some of this, maybe another has more.
Push him.
can I push Harangue down the pit without him knowing?
Harangue is standing far from the pit. This
Rang is
wretched.
pondering.
I think I'm going to
Wretched
turn to
royalties bearing
Barrister
down.
and say, Barrister, say, "Oh, Barrister, what do you think? You're a smart horse. Do you think there might be more of this bee buster? Is that what it's called? What did we call it?
B-Buster, yeah.
Bee
Bee
Buster.
buster? Bee buster down in the pit?
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? I've never been in a plague pit before, so if you want to dirty yourself scrounging around for drugs, knock yourself out.
Check the undergarments, horse. That's where these royals keep their bee buster.
And why would there be so many royals in this pit? It gives me a bad feeling in my stomach. But I'm going down. He says, he does have a problem with substance abuse, so he'll go down into the pit.
Yeah, and there are, it's not full of royals. There are definitely a few better dressed dead people, but
Yeah, he's
there
thinking,
is representative of a very good cross section of society,
No,
mostly filth. Um,
oh, that one looks familiar. I think I danced with her at a ball last season.
and rooting around, you don't really find anyone that has any more powder or anything else. But once you do move one of the more corpulent bodies aside, there is an opening in the side of the pit that kind of looks like you could squeeze into it, crawl down. Looks like
I
it's
say,
maybe collapsed a little bit, but definitely an opening of some kind.
I say, there's an entrance here to somewhere. Too small for me to fit through, perhaps. Well,
Could
perhaps.
probably fit. The horse probably couldn't fit.
Can we hear her? Can we hear Bex talking to himself right now?
Yeah, I mean it's not a huge space. It's like a room sized area.
Can we hear the sword?
Definitely, the
Or the
sword is
horse?
just silently judging right now.
Why don't you stick that sword in there and see what comes out? If it's too narrow a space,
So, well, all right. I'll give it a shot. And he draws the sword to start squealing, maybe, at the
Grabbing
indignity
me
of
too
this.
tight. Yeah, you can poke, and once you like clear away a little bit of the dirt that has fallen in, it is a crawl on your hands and knees type of tunnel. But it does look like it's a tunnel that goes in farther than you can reach with your sword for sure.
I say this might be a way out for us. They say no one escapes from this graveyard, but maybe this is a way out. I'm
Could it be a
going in.
way to more powder?
More powder. Yes.
More bee buzzle?
What is this?
Is that what I called it?
Bee muzzle, yes.
Hmm.
Now I
Oh, yeah.
find I find, forgive me, heaven forgive me, but I find myself curious about this bee-buster that has our companions in such a fit. Sir Harang, might I? And I think he like reaches out, uh, and as he does so, I think he drops Amelia down into the pit, and it like a swish, nothing but net just goes
Nothing but net.
right into the hole,
Down the hole.
like a pool ball.
Oh my. Emilia's taken the initiative.
Well, as I said,
We would be cowards not to follow.
A sign, as you might say, brother.
truly, she has many, many redeeming features.
Truly.
She's getting away from you, brother. You should follow.
Uh, uh, of course, of
Hurry.
course, you're right.
Take the lead.
Hiking his robes again and like stepping gingerly into the muck.
Yeah. Foul, foul, foul. Yeah, the muck is half mud, half goo from people.
Filth.
But you can definitely get down in there. Do you have any light sources?
Oh,
Only the sight of heaven, of course.
Of course, of course.
If you
How do
bang
we
these two
know?
stones together, they create sparks.
How do we know what's in our backpack of 7 normal-sized items?
I think it holds 7 normal sized items. I don't, does it come with
Oh, it doesn't come with them. It's just empty.
zero?
Okay.
So my backpack has this little silk patch of powder everybody wants, but no light
Mhm.
source.
Yeah, it's just size for 7 normal sized items.
Is it possible, Herb Master, you have something that can open our eyes in the dark?
I just happened to check, and I have Weasel Walk, is what it's called. It's a
Weasel
small
what?
little vial. Just you drink this, and you'll shine.
Oh, give
That
it to the
sounds nice.
priest. Give it to the
There's
priest. I
not
want to
enough
see
to
the
go
priest
around,
shine.
though. There's not enough to go around, though. So I'll have the first bit, and then I'll give you the rest. So I drink it.
Great, great. Is that one of your medicines that you have in your medicine chest?
Yeah. So do I have to roll? Or
Bad
see
things
here.
might happen.
Yeah, roll a d8 for me. Yeah, see what happens.
I told you to give it to the priest.
Great. What is your toughness?
It is not tough. Oh, it's tough. 2.
2. Great. Roll me a d20 plus 2. Looking for a 12. Hmm.
Ooh.
Yep. Um, do you have any omens by any chance?
I have 1 omen.
If you would like to use an omen to, does it no, let me double check what omens do.
Can I push it up? Or no?
You can spend it to re-roll a die.
What does it mean D2 for my omens? I mean that's the die that I.
That's how many you started with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can I use it?
Yeah, you can use it to re-roll. See if
So
you,
the same roll, right?
yeah,
The
same roll of d20.
plus 2.
19, fantastic.
Dagish.
Yeah. So you chug it down and immediately recognize your mistake. This is actually red poison, and you just retch and vomit it back up before it takes hold, which would have been
Well, you were going to give that to me.
yeah.
Remind me not to drink any of his potions.
No, this is part of the process.
Really?
Don't lose faith in me.
Looks painful, dude.
You
Is
accepted
this
that.
the kind of glow you were talking about?
How do I look?
I don't know if this helps us see our way through this crawl space what we found here, but
Does Brother Kutz care, or does he just crawl after Amelia regardless?
I think, he was ready to. I think that if he hesitates for too long, he's going to lose his nerve.
Hmm.
So, murmuring a sort of a quick little benediction to himself, I think he does get on his hands and knees and leads his monkeys into the crawl space like a mother duck.
Yeah. And it is dark. The mist from the edges of the pit is kind of like halfway filling it. And there's like like a very low glow from it, like the light of like a sliver moon worth of glow. So you can kind of see it's not huge. It's if you can't really move your elbows to either side, but you can crawl along in there and just barely, like after your eyes adjust, like just barely see the dimmest kind of like black and white image of what's happening there. The air is it's kind of like warm but stale, and it goes for a while. Amelia's just inside, not too far in.
Sweet.
You could continue on if you like. Um,
I I think I think so. I think I'm going to continue on because the people I'm with, well, they just tried to poison me.
yeah, yeah, that's
I
fair.
I can, I'm not so sure about these people anymore.
That's fair.
Regardless of
Brother,
how.
what do you see in there? Shall we follow?
Uh, it's awfully dire. Oh, I don't know that I'm going to make it. Heaven help me.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Go in there, priest. Go in there, prince. Go after him. aren't you brave? Aren't you royalties? Don't you become royalty for valor, acts of valor? Here's your
Bravery is
chance.
for knights and warriors. I that's not me.
Brother Coots,
Harangue, go in there.
sort of a strangled, gurgling noise, you know, but the way that you might like rub cellophane over the mouthpiece of a phone, like, oh,
Breaking up.
breaking up, oh, yeah.
I feel like this priest is trying to lose us. He sees something valuable and he's trying to keep it for himself. So I'm jumping in there again. I've already swam in this filth
Yeah,
once. Can't dirty my clothing any further. Might even improve it.
Yeah.
So Haran crawls into the hole. Well, swims through the bodies first
Yep.
and then crawls into the hole.
Are Daggers and Beck's following, or are you hanging out waiting for him?
No, Bex is going to follow as well. It's like, don't leave me alone with this mad alchemist. He'll probably poison me next.
Wait, don't leave me here.
Fantastic. It's not too far in. I think it takes a good 10 minutes of crawling on your hands and knees before the space opens up. And again, there's just the very lowest of light from that fog that's kind of sifted in. And you can see that it's opened up into a larger chamber, and you can kind of feel a draft blowing across, and you can just make out maybe 10 or 15 feet ahead of you. You have to still kind of grope along. There is something standing, looks like against a wall, larger than a man's size. Just a large shape along the wall. Hard to tell with your eyes what it is, but something is there.
Hmm.
And the air is still kind of like dry and stale.
So we're all kind of stumbling one at a time out of the opening
Pouring out
into
into
this
the chamber,
chamber,
feeling around.
getting up from our hands and knees. We can stand.
Yeah, you can stand here.
Oh. It's very dark in here. Is that a person over there? Hello? Do you live here? Where are we? Do you see that man?
There's no response.
Not you, Dagish. You have bad eyes. Little waif, can you see what that man? Do you see him?
Should I blow it up?
That
Or
seems
have
a rather
powder?
violent response. Initial.
My liege,
I've got a bomb. I don't know if I've mentioned this before.
You carry a bomb.
I do.
my liege, life is full of questions. Questions that truly can only be answered through the aegis of heaven. Have you ever considered converting?
Are you
Are you
referring
asking
to?
this? Who are you talking to?
You can't see where
Who
it's
are
looking.
you addressing, brother?
Partner
Which
that-
of us would you want to convert?
Well, all of you seem to have no trouble throwing your life away. Wouldn't you prefer to have something worth living for?
Now, weren't you
I would
a
consider
heretical
it.
priest?
Simon, is there wine involved or some sort of substance that you need to drink?
Oh, well, now the jig is up. Um, if 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 wine is what it takes to get you in the pews in the morning, then I think probably something can be arranged.
I
Some
praise you be to your God.
some bee buster or some such.
Is that him over there by chance? That dark shadow against the wall? Maybe
He
you should
looks.
investigate for us.
Yes,
That
he looks ripe for
Right
proselytizing.
for conversion.
Ripe for conversion.
He looks down. He looks down. Maybe this religion can cheer him up and he
Some
can give us
inspirational words from you, brother.
a hymn. A hymn.
A
Something.
hymn.
Oh, well, Hello there, thou lost soul.
Keep
You look
going.
to
Keep
me,
going.
you look to
There's
me,
no response.
you look to me like someone of moral fiber, someone who could use purpose. Why, I think, and he's like taking a step closer. Um, haven't you ever wanted to be something, part of something larger than yourself? Haven't you ever wanted to feel it? There's a meaning in your day to day,
Yes.
whatever it is that you
It's working. It's
It's
working.
inspiration.
Get closer.
He's buying it. I can tell.
haven't you ever wanted to just drink yourself silly and snort all the worm tongue and bee buster you can manage?
Yes.
Well,
And
now you might win
as
a
you
few
come closer,
converts.
within a few feet, you can see there is uh, the shape of a man, but it is part of a larger thing that is likely made of stone that you can't quite make out with your eyes still. It does like feel cool nearby though.
Is
Cool.
it still is it
Like
still dark?
cooler, yeah. It's you're basically blind still.
And you definitely with your cataracts.
You can just barely see.
Could we try hitting these rocks together to generate sparks? Would that create
Sure, yeah,
light?
you got some sparky rocks, right?
Should I roll for that or
No, I don't think so. In the briefest of moments, like doing it a couple of times nearby, in flashes, you can see that the shape is actually a some sort of sarcophagus that is standing up against the wall. It is made of kind of sort of dark stone with a really abstract figure on the front. To either side, there's a torch in the wall, unlit, but they're there. And we'll just say, for the sake of expediency, you can pop, and light one of the torches, illuminating the room. You can light both if you want, or save the other one for later. But there they are.
shall I light both?
One
I'm
will
gonna
do.
light
It's too,
both.
too bright on my eyes.
I don't like leaving things unbalanced. If it's one, you got to do the other. That's just the way I was raised.
And you can take them out of their holders as well if you want to.
I take both of them out of their holders, and I say, "Harang, hold these."
I'll take one. Might
Your
come in handy
Highness,
if I need to escape.
if you wish, Your Highness, take the other.
Well met. Well met. Yes. Yes. Give.
Thank you. So
Now light
you
them.
smell
Light them.
you smell fantastic.
I
Even in
do.
this putrid hole we're in right now.
Thank you for noticing.
And now that the room is lit, in addition to the sarcophagus, you can see that there is like a tunnel going off to the left here, and another similar kind of crawl space in the wall to your right from where you came out.
I
You know,
say. Oh, go ahead.
you know, the thing about heavenly deliverance is that every so often, every couple of years, they come out with a better version.
This
And
is where we
that's
get to hear the heresy.
This
and
is the
that's
heretical
why
part, I guess.
and that's why those of means, of course, are often buried with their riches. Uh, they're
True enough.
they're future proofed. There's a word maybe you recognize, Harang. Um, future proofed against the upcoming um, providence.
They say you can take it with you, but it never stops anyone from trying.
Is there something valuable in the sarcophagus?
Yes, don't. That's what he's trying to say.
Well,
Let's
of
open
course,
it.
of course, as a Benedictor and a you know exorcist, although my license was revoked. I simply feel it's my moral obligation to make sure that this esteemed individual is right and proper in the sight of heaven. And of course, any self-respecting benedictor takes a small fee.
Of course.
And you are light for us in the darkness, sir. We will follow you. Let's open up that sarcophagus.
How
I agree.
upstanding of a lot of you.
The sarcophagus lid is stone and very heavy. Who would like to try to move it? And how many of you, I guess?
Which of us is strong?
Harangue.
Is Harang the strong one?
None of us are strong.
None of us are strong.
I have no strength, but Harangue
The
has
other
a toolbox.
strong. So.
I have a crowbar.
Ooh, you have a crowbar.
I have a crowbar, yes.
That'll help. Yeah.
Who knew that was going to come in so handy?
I have
who all wants to
a few extra sets of hands, if that means anything.
say again?
I have a few extra sets of hands. Small.
That's true.
Tiny hands.
I have an arrow-shaped stone in my pouch that I can do jimmy into the thing to maybe make leverage.
I've got some tongs, a hammer, and a small saw.
Not so good for stone.
What about that bomb?
Yeah, or you could do the bomb if you want to.
Let's try the crowbar first.
So who all is going to be trying?
One of you come and help me.
Yeah, I'll try since I'm not holding a torch, and after all, I just gave this big speech.
Nice. So I'm going to need a roll testing strength. I'm looking for an 18. So you're going to roll at strength, and we're going to reduce that by 2 for the person helping, and I'm going to reduce it for another 2 for your crowbar. So we're just looking for a 14.
Okay, and so
And
brother
zero.
Coots and Dex are going to attempt to do this without hurting themselves.
Yeah.
Are you any kind of strong here, my liege?
Say again?
Are you any kind of strong?
Doesn't
No,
look
I'm no kind of strong.
no one is any kind of strong, it looks like.
Doesn't matter.
None of us are strong.
Okay. In that case, would you like to roll a die, Jose?
Sure. I'll go for it. Let's see, it's a D20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Hey!
20.
Nice. Yeah, that crowbar did a good job. Pop, you hear there's like a of air as clearly it was very well sealed, but just the right spot to pop it open there. Wow, what would be a good thing benefit there?
Now we all die.
Now you're do not die for sure. Yeah, I think the lid, not only comes off in one piece, but kind of like easily, like it was very well engineered to just like slide out, and it's easy to like lower safely to the ground without it falling or breaking or cracking or anything.
We kept all our toes.
Yeah, everyone who has toes to keep has been kept. Yeah, and inside there is a man standing, because it's a stand-up type of sarcophagus. Looks like he's been here for a while. Not like desiccated or mummified. Still looks, has been there a while, but still very smooth looking all around. Shaved head, no eyebrows, just smooth skin everywhere. Dressed in very fine silk clothing as well.
Where there's silk, there's powder. Check the undergarments.
That's true. He looks like he could be one of your family members, Bex.
I don't recognize this one, but he's very well preserved for a corpse.
He is.
Hopefully my skin will be so tight when I am in my grave, but that will not be for a long time.
Of course. Certainly not. If this is a member of your extended and esteemed ancestry, surely there's a bit of an inheritance in it for you.
You mean his Well, I have been probably disowned at this point, but maybe I can claim my inheritance right now by searching the body.
Would you like to search
Maybe
the
he's
body?
not related to you. Maybe he's related to one of us. I've never seen myself. I refuse to look at my reflection. Does it maybe look like me?
No, sir, it looks nothing like you. You are foul. And
Orang
Maybe you
has
this
no
should
man is
dress.
family.
pristine.
Orang recognizes no kin, especially one with smooth skin. Orang picks his nose and looks away.
Don't look so down. Tagash, you have a certain industrious sort of charm about you.
So it could be my family member. Perhaps I should be the one to investigate the body to see if it has any of the powders, the wills or inheritances, papers of some kind.
Yes, but don't forget the undergarments.
Yes, I'll never forget
That's
those.
where they keep it.
Where they
Does she still have the torch in one hand, or are you handing it off?
I'm going to hold the torch. Could I bring it closer to the?
You sure can. Yep. Yeah. The skin is almost like waxy, it looks like. Yeah. Um, are you gonna look in the clothes for stuff, or tell me how you're gonna search the body?
Yeah, so let me hold that torch for you while you do the investigating.
Before I do anything,
You have two torches.
I'm gonna check my pockets for another potion. This one will make me invincible to whatever beast this could potentially be if it were to, I don't know, rise up from the dead and do something despicable to me. This is a shield
So
potion.
you'll vomit on it.
Exactly.
Stand
Sounds
back.
like a plan. Sounds
Last
like a
time you
plan. It's
took
worked for me.
This one, I believe, is it purple? Can you take a closer look, or is it red?
It's too dark to discern colors, and I'm not bringing my torch close, but maybe Bex can see.
Oh,
Bex,
take a
is it
chance.
purple or is it magenta?
It's a reddish purple.
A royal color.
Good enough.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a D8.
They don't call me the worst for. They call me the worst for a reason.
Is that your two there?
Did you get a two?
Great.
Yeah.
Can you just roll a D20 for me?
Oh,
19.
polar extremes.
Great. Yeah. When you open it, it's not so much a liquid as like a vapor that hits you in the face. And it's astringent, and you can feel it kind of sinking into your sinuses. And again, you go like this as quickly as possible. You recognize it as Azumiel's vapor. It causes severe hallucinations for a while if you indulge in it. But you can play it off as armor if you want to.
I think this might be magenta, and you guys said it was red.
Red
This is
purple,
the
I said.
magenta.
I said reddish purple.
No, never the matter. A true herbalist tastes all his products before he gives it out. But first, I take a dab in one hand. I try to open the mouth of the body that is in the sarcophagus to
Let's see,
pour
what
it.
are you doing?
The flesh it feels like soft wax. It's really malleable, like dough almost, and so you can like easily pry it open. And inside, like there is a cavity where our mouth should be, but when it's like prying open like a like a lump of dough, like opening it up, and there's just like a place in there. I didn't talk to you, Siri. Okay. Yeah, so it's just like a head made of dough. The teeth, there are teeth in there though, and they are metal of some kind, maybe iron.
Gold?
Definitely not gold.
I immediately notice the sharpness of the teeth and yell back as I'm holding the mouth with the bottle. I yell back to the crowd. He's got metal teeth.
You're looking in the wrong orifice. We said underpants, not mouth.
Hold the teeth, then check the undergarments.
I pull out. Hand me that crowbar.
Yeah, you would need a crowbar.
For teeth.
Yeah, for these teeth.
Here you go. Do your worst, but respect the dead.
So I take the crowbar and I jam the whole bottle down the throat.
Sure. There's not so much a throat as just like more dough, more wax.
I just push it in the pizza
Slip it
dough,
in there. Yeah.
and then with the crowbar, I look back at the crowd and try to extract the teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Make a strength check for me. I'm just looking for a 12.
D12?
Yeah, I'm looking for a 12.
Oh,
Roll a
D20.
20 and add your strength. Yeah, which is 0 probably.
Oh, 0. Nice.
Yeah. You get the crowbar wedged in there pretty well. It hits and like you try and get it in there to get the teeth out, wedge it in some more. The if it was bone in there, it feels like it would have cracked with the amount of pressure. But I think you've just got the crowbar wedged like down its where its throat would be now, and you're having a hard time getting it out.
Someone help me.
I've got a hammer. What if I hammer this crowbar? Will that help out?
Yeah, sparks fly for sure.
Ball.
It gets more stuck.
That didn't seem to help, but
Priest, here, help me with the underpants.
Brother Coots had like backed all the way up to the crawl space.
Prudent.
Certainly, my liege.
Don't dally. Come on. Come on.
You
This
were
one
unable.
doesn't know what he's doing.
This is the first set of drawers that you've removed.
Well, I can't say that.
Huh.
And you, brother? Is this the
So
first
you're
set of drawers
first.
you've ever removed?
Priest.
As I said, I've taken my vows.
Vows, yes. So you
What
said.
heretical vows are those?
Certainly none of your concern. A matter of initiates.
That's true. I don't really care. I do want to know, but it's good. You don't have to tell me.
Well, perhaps someday you may take the rights as well, Harang. You certainly seem a godly individual.
Wait, are we talking about the same person? Wave? You're referring to
Why are we talking so much? We're trying to get the teeth out of here. Somebody help.
Trying to remove the drawers.
the drawers, man? The drawers. Oh,
I
let's
moved
just
down.
stay focused.
I moved down with the crowbar to remove the drawers with the crowbar.
The crowbar is
Crowbar
firmly,
is
firmly stuck down
Firmly
the throat.
stuck down the gullet
Yeah,
of this
in,
monster.
in the skull somehow.
I removed the drawers with one pull.
You probably grab some of the flesh along with it. It is smooth all the way down. And it's the same sort of like you maybe like take off a few chunks of this like waxy dough flesh as you take the pants down.
This is not a
isn't even
human.
flesh.
This is not human. This is an abomination.
An abomination. But the drawers.
There are many creatures that walk this earth and all in need of succor and salvation. This one, I think, maybe had its chance.
Anything in the garments?
Come now, my liege. Let us be about our business.
They're just fancy silk garments, funeral garments.
Disappointing. You could wear this on your head, little waif.
I would like that. Thank you.
I'm sorry about your crowbar.
I'm amazed that we found a use for it. I don't know why I've been carrying that thing around so long. Leave it.
Hoots is coming over to Harang and putting the briefs on Harang's head with the great ceremony. Consider this an advance on your initiate's vestments.
I appreciate and deserve that respect. I thank you for it, priest. But I don't think we're done with this body. Harangue reaches into the abdominal
Yeah,
area of the wax being.
yeah, it is easy to do so. It's like bread dough. And
And
you can reach all the way through to what you assume would be the spine. It
yes,
feels very hard.
mm, there's something valuable in here. But we've
Uh,
lost a crowbar, wasted some, well, not wasted. I've crowned myself with some good drawers. Can I pull it out?
You can pull on it. I mean, it'll if you pull on it, it will pull the whole body onto you. You can tell that without actually doing it because like you're basically like reaching through his stomach, grabbing his spine and pulling. You can pull it out if you want to. You can dig further into it if you want to, but yeah,
fixed in here in any way. He's just standing.
yeah, he's just standing there.
If I pull it out, maybe there's something else in here that we could pocket.
Yeah, you don't see anything else in the. If you are you gently taking him out, or are you just yanking him out? What
Just
do you?
yanking them out, tossing them.
He falls face down on the floor, pantsless. Um, it's nice. There's like velvet inside. It looks like whatever or whoever this was finally appointed in there. But yeah, it makes like kind of like a sicky like splat as it hits the ground face first.
Hmm.
I guess it hits the crowbar and then kind of tips to the side as it's sticking
Kind of a
out.
clang and then a thud.
Splat.
I want to extract some skin from it. Maybe I can mix it with some thermoleaf and
Yeah,
just
you can really
determine.
just grab a handful or a pinch of how much of this waxy dough that you want.
I reach in, I grab some, and then I stick it in a vial with some liquid,
Yeah,
shake
yeah.
it
I think you
around.
should taste it. Aren't you used to tasting disgusting fungi?
That's an excellent idea.
That is an
I will
excellent
do that.
idea.
I will do that right now.
Yeah.
Sourdough.
But I will only do it with some ceremony. There has to be some. You have to pay me or something if you want me to drink this vial. You know, maybe Bex or Brother Coots. Coots could give me some of his
I think
money.
ceremony's free, as we've discovered. Coots?
Well, Coots, maybe give me some kind of send off,
A blessing
a blessing. That's it.
Very
before he
well.
vomits.
Come,
Before the
children.
vomiting begins.
And he gestures to the monkeys. There's a special hymn just for occasions like this one. The funeral march. And Brother Coots will begin to lead the monkeys in 5-part harmony.
Fantastic. Yeah, if you pop a little bit of that in your mouth, it's chewy, kind of like wax would be chewy. It's a little bit sweet, almost
Taffy.
like, if you've ever had the misfortune to taste like charcoal lighter, there's like a wash of that a little bit as you chew it some more. It's not pleasant for sure.
An acquired taste. I think I'll take some more.
Yeah.
Black
I
licorice.
start digging and
Can you
mixing
describe
it in
the
vials
taste
in my
to
mouth.
us, Herb Master?
Oh, you wouldn't know harangue. You don't drink or
It
partake in
smells.
anything.
Are you how much are you digging into it?
I've tasted. I want more.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
taking a lot.
As you
I'm taking chunks.
exposing parts, like you can clearly see that the bones seem to be made of iron.
It's an iron
iron.
skeleton.
It is an iron skeleton.
That's quite an upgrade.
We could
No one
scrap
ever offered me that.
iron.
Give me some of your backpacks so I can put some of this in it.
How much of it do you want? You're mad.
I think this is what we were meant to find.
You think it
We were
burns?
guided here. Burns?
Think it burns? I still have a torch, I think,
There's 2 torches lit somewhere.
as far as I know.
Why
Let
would
me
you
light
burn
some of
something
that.
that tastes so succulent? Maybe try some.
Well, eat your fill, and then I'll maybe light the
No.
fire.
We don't know if there's any other bodies here. This might be the last one of this that we ever find. Unless, of course, someone wants to go look for another one. But until then, we're not burning anything. We're not lighting anything on fire.
So you're just
We
going to
all
eat
agree with this?
I don't think we should listen to him. He's drunk on this flesh.
Wait, but why does this man have an iron skeleton? That seems passing odd.
You would know he's your relative.
Is that something all royalty have?
Oh, I was
Iron
never
skeleton.
offered such a thing.
Maybe we should dig into you and see if you've got iron and teeth and
That
skeleton.
sounds like something harangued.
Stop your impertinence. Quiet. Don't. Keep eating.
Brother,
your
is it a
junk,
sin? Is it a
your
sin to
flesh.
kill this royal? Is it a sin to kill this royal?
Don't answer that.
In point of order, I believe that you had said that you'd been disowned, my liege.
Well, I suspect as much, but I hope to one day regain my title. We'll see. In any case,
Eat some of this.
why are you obsessed with this, alchemist?
I want to see what happens. A vision has come to me. A vision like one you would see, Brother Cruz. Apparently, if you eat this flesh, you'll prove to us all that you are no longer of the royal descent. He's clearly a royal thing, can afford metal body parts and such. Metal teeth, never seen it. I have a wound on my leg that never heals. This guy's flesh is made of pure dough. It's good. If I put a little bit of salt on it, which I happen to have, would you consider eating it?
It strikes
That's the only time I'm going to ask you politely.
cannibalism. This man's
Eat it.
requesting cannibalism.
I prefer
Well,
the term we prefer.
I'm eating.
The term we prefer is sacrament.
Sacrament.
Partaking is sacrament. It's really good.
I think he's consumed enough of the sacrament. Can we burn the rest and get the iron?
Yes. Light him on fire. And
No,
then
I
we can see the whole
insist.
skeleton.
I insist Bex eat some of this right now. I am going to use something.
I'm going to use some.
Harangue
no,
touching the torch to the body.
Harang presses the torch to the lower left calf.
Yeah, the entire thing immediately bursts into flame. Make a well, we're gonna need something here. Yeah, give me an agility roll, just for a 12.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
So that's a D20,
D20, yeah. Plus your agility, looking for a 12.
which is 0.
You make a nice brioche.
No.
It's not. Would you like to use an omen to reroll that?
Sure. Yeah. I would.
Since you only have two.
Since I only have one.
Yeah, smoke if you got them.
So how do I do that?
Just reroll the 20. Yep.
Let's re-roll a 20.
Yep. Not much better. Yeah, it bursts into flame. Some of it spatters onto you. You catch a little bit of fire. Just take 2 damage, 2 HP. Oh, how much HP?
That's all I have. So
Ooh, that takes you down to 0 then.
You're broken.
What? Yeah, you are broken. You're at exactly 0. Something happens, right? Or am I thinking of a
Yeah,
different?
something happens. I read somewhere.
Let's see. When you get to 0, you are broken.
Oh, it really must have.
Points 0, broken. Roll me a d4. You don't want to get a 4 on this one. Yeah, the flame consumes you completely. You are dead.
Well, that was dramatic, wasn't it?
Whew. Was that your only omen?
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
There's nothing we can do, right?
Yeah. There's nothing you. Oh well, you can spend an omen to re-roll anyone's die. So
Oh, I can do that then.
they're a very valuable omen to prevent that.
Bex, don't let him light on fire.
You're welcome
He's
to.
the strongest. He's the bravest of us.
My garments are burning.
Yeah, so Bex takes off his cloak and tries to like swipe at his the burning body of
Go
little
ahead and
Harang.
roll your d4.
Okay, so I will take my omens down to 1, and I roll a d4, right?
Yeah, or he can do it, whichever one you want.
Or no, a d20 or a d4?
A d4.
Okay.
Because it's for this like
Oh, it's for
death.
this roll,
It's
not
for
for
the
the other
broken
one.
table. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
A 3. Great. So yeah, you will. So you are badly, badly, badly burned. Um, if you're not treated within a couple hours, you're done for. But you're third-degree burns all over the place. It's real bad. But you are alive and at 0 hit points.
So I have
Physician,
0
physician,
points. I'm alive.
help the boy.
Of
And
course.
treatment can
Right.
be just just bind him up with whatever cloth you have.
Filthy cloth we have.
Yeah. You're in very bad pain. It's going to make rolling things harder from now on, but you're alive at least.
My son was
Harang is howling in pain and still picking his nose.
I read in an old book scripture that if you kill a monkey and use its skin, you can turn it into a bandage, and we could bandage up his body with one of those monkeys. You have 4's too many.
It is true, Brother Kurtz.
he's like looking at Harang and looking at the monkeys who are monkeys. They don't understand what we're saying. The truest test of any faithful is, well, self-sacrifice.
Can Harang speak in this condition?
Yeah. Yeah. It hurts like everything else, but you can speak.
Harang would prefer if the monkeys were to embrace him and staunch his wounds with their fur.
Very compassionate, Hooray.
In the gutter, one picks up compassion for animals. Not priests so much, but monkeys, yeah.
Let
Don't you
me
have a medicine chest? Daggers.
You do have a
Don't you have
medicine chest.
physician?
You have a literal medicine.
Oh yeah, I got that.
I'm calling for the physician,
It
and you
stops
don't do
bleeding and
anything.
infection. It
Yep.
happens to stop bleeding and infection and heals.
And heals. Yeah, if you want to use one of those,
Can I use that?
definitely. Yeah, mark off one use there. And
Proceed.
roll a d6 to see how much he gets healed. It'll go up to 2, but it could be 1. Who knows? It could be 1. Yep, there you go. You heal 1 hit point. You're back above 0 though, so that's better than nothing.
You're not much of a physician, are you?
The pain does subside slightly, however, which is nice. And the room is very brightly lit by this pile of burning like wax stuff. You can see the iron skeleton glowing in the inside, but it does seem to be burning away pretty quickly. To probably only take a few minutes for it to completely gutter out.
It's
Don't
incumbent
say I
upon
didn't do
me
something
to
nice
example
for you.
my flock. For my flock, I must set a good example. Come, Brother Herring, I will be as gentle as I can. And I'm going to just embrace you.
It
And
hurts.
all the little monkeys will come and follow my example.
It hurts quite a bit.
Harang turns, embarrassed, shamed, and groans in pain and gratitude.
That's a beautiful sight. I think I'll join.
Worst sunburn hug ever.
And Bex is watching the skeleton burn now, like with curiosity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
as they're hugging it out, the last of the kerosene dough flesh burns away. The skeleton is glowing red hot. Um, but from that glow, you can see something glinting in within that iron rib cage.
Mm.
Something that is not iron. You see your crowbar also stuck, wedged
Yes,
firmly into the skull, the iron
into the
skull.
skull. Also glowing red hot.
Yeah, also glowing red hot.
Tongs. I have tongs. Use them.
Excellent idea.
Here, take them.
Bex retrieves the tongs
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
delicately.
With
He
the
goes
tongue,
to try to retrieve the whatever it is
reach
in
in
the
there.
chest.
Um, it smokes and steams as you pull it out, but it is a fist-sized ruby, immeasurably valuable.
It's mine. Those are my tongs. I burned for
Probably still
this.
quite warm as well.
We will share in this bounty, little one. I will hold this for you since you are incapacitated at the moment and receiving hugs. But gaze upon it. Gaze upon your work.
I'm
All
proud.
your sacrifice will be worth it in the end. We will be rich men when we ever escape from this pit.
I object.
What do you
I
object
ate.
to, Dakesh?
I revealed everything that you saw by consumption. It was my scientific experiment that led to the discovery of this gem. I should receive recompense.
You had nothing to do with it. I burned my whole body for this.
I saved you, Harangue, and you should show gratitude. No wonder you're from the gutter.
I'll give you a flint of the ruby. That'll cover that potion that gave me barely any
Fine.
relief
Be
from
it
this horrible pain.
I accept a flint. That's a kind offering. Chip it off for me, will you? Before we
Well, let the
continue.
prince hold on to it. He's got many pockets. He won't notice if it goes missing later.
I,
What does
as
Amelia
your
have to say about that?
superior, will
Brother Coots, what does
be the
Amelia
warden
about
of this
that?
gem.
I think this.
Amelia is telling me that that is a long lost sibling
Hmm,
Of hers?
of hers. Amelia, of course, a gem among gems.
of course.
Of course.
Wait, is this the skull?
The skull's talking to you in your head? Or do we hear her?
In the head.
Amelia,
head.
not so loud, my sweet, not so loud. We are among untrustworthy sorts.
To who are you referring, Brother Kutz?
Certainly not you, my liege. Why, I would never cast such aspersions on one of noble heritage.
Well said. Well said.
As much as I love rubies and would burn happily for more, what can we do with it?
We must escape this pit.
Maybe there are
There's-
other rubies in the pit.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
The doorway.
The light
there.
of that wax body show any other path?
Another
So
pathogen.
as you crawled in, there was the sarcophagus on the wall across from you. There's a hallway, an opening to your left, and another kind of crawl space on the wall to your right.
I'd prefer not to get on my hands and knees again. Might we take the doorway?
I concur.
Brother Coots
All
eyes.
the same to Harangue, he's dragging himself, leaving a trail on the stone.
Yeah. So this leads to a long, long corridor. Nope, that's the wrong one. This leads to a different long, long corridor. That yeah, it does twist around a little bit. It is it somewhat of a not a labyrinth because there's more than one way through, but any sort of whenever you come to a intersection, whichever way is a dead end does not go very far. You spend a little bit of time backtracking and going down, but there seems to be one main path to go down.
We
Um,
can tell where we've been thanks to the trail of ooze.
that's true. That's true.
The bloody mucus trail.
Your torches that you lit both at the same time um, uh, are starting to gutter out a bit, um, which is um, unfortunate for you. But up ahead, you do see um, what looks almost like moonlight dim ahead as one of the torches goes out.
And Beck says to Dagesh, Alchemist, give me a little bit of that, that, that flesh, the burning flesh. We will resuscitate this torch with it.
I like the way you think, royal thing.
It's a good thing you didn't eat it all.
That's right.
Well,
Araxes from before.
who's to say I won't eat more later? If you make me feel sensitive about that.
And let's just keep one torch lit at the moment.
Yeah,
I don't think that Harangue is showing me sufficient gratitude for the saving that I did back when he was on fire. Just a lump of reddish flame.
Did any of the powder in that silk patch survive the
Oh, yeah,
fire
no,
blast?
all your stuff is fine.
Oh, great. Just
your
my
flesh
flesh.
was
Just your
off.
flesh is bad. Um, you can easily rejuvenate the torch for a bit. It burns a little bit hotter and brighter, I think, when you add the waxy substance to it. But you're easily able to see ahead of you after a little while of wandering. The hallway opens up into a chamber. This is a big circular chamber, maybe about the same size as the one that had the sarcophagus in it. But it's circular and almost dome shaped. And the ceiling is pierced by thousands of tiny holes that seem to be moonlight seems to be coming in much brighter than it was outside. So it's unclear what could be illuminating it. And in the center of the chamber, there is a large round stone table. On the table is a metal box in the center of it. And sitting around the table are three skeletons. They are wrapped in fog or mist, coils of something. And they are gesticulating and their teeth clattering. You can see the mist kind of flapping around in front of them, almost as if they're arguing with each other, kind of like pointing and accusing and chattering. They don't seem to take notice of you immediately.
Are they just regular bone
They look
skeletons?
like bone skeletons cloaked in mist or fog.
So not that variety of fancy lad.
No, no, they are nude skeletons made of bone and fog.
Now Bex whispers to Brother Coots.
Hmm.
This is an odd sight. Have you seen this before, brother? Is there danger here for us?
I think Brother Kunz has been um he's easily aggravated. And I think Amelia has been chattering in his ear the entire time we were walking down this long and twisting corridor, trying to get him to do something about this ruby. And so he's a little on edge, and he says, "Have I seen it before?" Well, why, I'm traveling with three such chatterboxes at this very moment. It's
Now,
not so,
no need to be rude. It's a
not so.
simple question. You're a man of spirituality, and this is clearly a supernatural phenomenon.
That skull is upsetting him. The more he interfaces with it, the angrier he gets. He loses
Now,
his.
you hold your tongue, or I'll interface with your skull.
Oh, I meant no offense, brother. No offense. Please don't. My skull is not a pleasant place to be interfaced with.
Are you saying there's a lover's quarrel going on and we've not even noticed? Fascinating.
Does your skull have anything to say about these skeletons?
Does
Maybe.
it?
Oh, yes, ask her. She's
Ask
a
the skull.
skeleton after all. Maybe she
Sorry,
knows them.
Amelia, right? Yeah.
Yeah, does she?
They all know each other, these skeletons, right?
They look very
They
similar.
look very similar to me. Yes, I agree.
They do look similar.
What did she say, brother?
Yes.
Is there anything on the table, GM?
Yeah, there is a metal box. Looks like a chest or a strong box. And as you look again, you can actually see that one of the skeletons, as they're arguing, is kind of like waving around. Looks like a dagger made of bone with like protrusions on the end.
Hmm.
I say, I don't like the way he's waving around that weapon.
Seems like an
Like a
ordinary discussion to me. It just
yeah.
seems like they're kind of chatting. I would wave around a dagger and
Amelia says, skeletons know many things about keeping precious objects safe. Perhaps there's something of interest to you, materially, worldly minded folk there on the table.
Something precious, she says? Really?
Since you don't seem to have any qualms about taking things that belong to other people,
What
no,
should
absolutely
we?
not. That's what we do, right?
What kind of qualms can we have?
Doesn't
He's a
everyone do
dead
that?
person.
I forgot that you're a royal. My mistake. That is sort of your bailiwick.
Yes, it's a tax, a tithe. But now back to the skeletons.
Yes, yes, you've proven yourselves very adept at rooting around in other people's skeletons. Perhaps, Dagash, you've had some recent experience in the matter. Would you like to try your hand?
Are you talking about the body I ate back there?
Oh, the very same. These ones don't seem to have very much meat on the bones, but
That was a priest. I sense an invisible dagger being launched at me through some metamorphosis of language, and I feel that not all things are as they may seem on the surface. I'm a scientist. I had to experiment, and I had discovered. I'll go look at the skeleton. Is that what you want me to do?
my dear alchemist, had I access to such an unseen implement of violence, it's likely we wouldn't be having this conversation at present.
I'm confused.
Don't think about that too much. Just go talk to the skeletons.
Perhaps we should be more circumspect. If Amelia says that they are guarding that, then they might attack us.
How do we know we can trust Amelia? We've done no interfacing with this skull. We don't know. It doesn't speak to me.
As far as interfacing goes, this skull is entirely out of your league. So you're really just going to have to take a look.
Ah. After I drink this potion, the skull will speak to me.
More vomiting so soon? Wait,
Perhaps.
wait.
Are you gonna drink another random potion?
I'm gonna drink another random potion.
All right.
I'm gonna pull it out. Is this blue or tangerine yellow?
I will withhold my opinion because it was not valued last time.
Rather, rather purple, rather greenish purple to me.
This is the one.
Stand back, everybody.
Should I roll?
Not this time. It tastes like weak tea, like weak herbal tea. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
He's
Let me
not
see the skull.
vomiting.
Lavender almost.
Let me see media.
I think that Coots is like jealously like holding on to Amelia, but She looks at you as far as a skull can look at you, and she says, "Oh, thank God. Oh, you can't imagine how long I've been cooped up with this idiot. Someone else."
I guess you still can't hear
You still can't hear. But you could pretend you could.
her.
Ah, she says, she says that Bex the least should go investigate the black box on the table while we stay here safely far away.
Well,
Hello,
that seems absurd.
hello, strange, bitten man. I'm as a bone. I'm not that particularly fond of small and or vicious dogs, but can you hear me?
Did you hear what I said? That what the skull said?
You're making it up. I don't think you hear anything.
It also said, and I don't think you're gonna like this.
That I should give you the ruby. No?
It
You should
mentioned,
absolutely not give him the ruby. It's yours. As much as you don't deserve it, says your sword.
it mentioned handing me the ruby, but it also said that Brother Coots believes in a false god.
Amelia, you and I are going to have a
We're not going to talk about religion now, are we? We got
Discussion
these
of religion
skeletons here.
now. We have skeletons. Waif, you are stealthy and sneaky, even though your flesh is falling off onto the floor. Could you approach those skeletons and find out what they're arguing about? Maybe it would give us a clue how to deal with them.
I think that's a great idea.
It's true, I am stealthy. I will approach them
Excellent,
It's
excellent.
the least you can do.
We will wait here.
stealthily.
Yeah. Approaching stealthily, they don't seem to pay you any mind. They're normal human-sized skeletons, just wrapped in mist. You can definitely see that dagger kind of looks like a big key almost as you get closer, made of bone. But they seem to be just in an animated argument over something. Maybe the box, they're like pointing at it and gesticulating it. And I think if you get close enough, one of the heads of the skeleton just kind of like whips around at you. And although there's no face, the mist kind of like forms into a disdainful frown and just like, turns back around and continues arguing.
Can I hear this argument?
Nope, it's just the clattering of the teeth. They're otherwise completely silent except for the teeth chattering noise. Even as they like clatter around, there's no clattering.
I don't think the skeleton likes me. Does anyone have any recommendations? That thing, I think we want what it's waving, what they're fighting over or arguing about. It's probably valuable in my experience. People are arguing over some item. It's worth stealing.
Normally, you can offer, in my world of thought, you can offer a liquid of some kind to inebriate these creatures so that they don't know what it is that
Skeletons
they
need liquids, and
They have no stomachs.
we want wet
Alas.
skeletons.
This is the predicament.
What can we do?
A blessing?
What if I take my femur and hit that key?
You definitely can do that. Would you like to do that?
Like not smack it out of.
Smack it out of their hand.
Smack it out of their hands.
Cool. Give me a roll with strength, which is just a d20 roll, I guess. And looking for 12. Is that a 9? As you take a swing for it, it's gesticulating around. You are feeling, oh yeah, you're feeling real bad right now. That's right. Looking for a 16, not a 12. And it, like, you can't move fast, I think, in the state that you're in. And before, like, as you're swinging it, Before you're even halfway through the swing, it turns around and grabs the femur as you bring it down and just kind of like throws it aside. And the chattering stops, and all three skeletons rise and turn and look at you.
I forget, GM, had you said that we can spend omens posthumously? Like, can I spend an omen on someone else's behalf?
Yes, yes.
I would like to do that now, please.
Yeah, yeah.
To
Would
help
you like
him
to roll
reroll
another
that.
d20? Looking for a 16. And either of you can roll it.
Would you like me to go ahead and do that then?
Oh, I wasn't sure. I could roll it.
It's your thing. So
Okay, D20.
Looking for a 16.
ah,
You roll another 3? Is that what you did?
Oh, good. Who were the ones that took doses of the powder? Was that Harang and Dagon?
Harang and
Harang.
Dagesh, yeah.
Great. You automatically win initiative because of that. Since we are now in combat. So let me see about the rest of y'all. I forget which way it rolls. Is it 3 good or 3 bad? You guys go first. So everyone gets to act before the skeletons get to you. What would you like to do? As they rise, the mist around them kind of turns semi-solid and become like these like ethereal like sickles in their hands.
Ouch.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, I got a picture.
Uncork this bomb. It's in a bottle.
You definitely
Maybe it won't hurt us.
I think you should use that bomb.
Oh, I see what
Does
we're up against.
Does 10 damage.
Is a bomb something you throw? Is that right? I assume in this case.
A sealed bottle. I think I would throw it.
Great. Would you like to do so?
Can I pass it to someone with more skill?
You definitely can. This would be agility roll.
Is it
What are you-
agility?
Throwing is agility?
Yep.
I have a high agility.
I'm going to pass it to Bex.
Great.
Save
What's that look
Bex.
like? Yeah.
Hand it off.
I see Harang kind of flip backwards to try to get away and put out the bomb because he told me about the bomb a moment ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Bex will grab the bomb. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to throw it, give me an agility roll. We're looking for a 12.
Okay. Let's see.
That would be
All right. I am going to use an omen to re-roll that
That's
one.
a good idea. Do that.
I have my last
Definitely do
omen
that.
left.
I don't know. What if you get something lower than that, Jose?
I don't know. I guess it's possible.
But wasn't the agility like +2? Wouldn't you have added?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yes.
the one is always a 1.
A 1 is always a 1.
Yeah,
But still, that's only a 7.
that's only a 7 still. Yeah, so that's a bomb.
Does the bomb not go off, or the bomb
Let's
blows us
see.
up? Or...
I'm gonna roll some luck dice for you. Get this one here. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. Yeah. The bomb, you rolled a 7. Yikes. I think the bomb goes
A
off
9, actually.
near
Just
enough.
to say.
Yeah.
9.
I think it goes off near enough to damage you.
Okay.
And that's a D10.
Oh my.
Do you want to roll the damage, or do you want me to do that for you?
Does my armor help at all?
Um,
Got medium armor.
that helps against attacks, not against damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Negative D4 damage. That's not the right one. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. So I guess I'll roll a D10. Is that what it is?
Yes, please. That is 6 points of damage against
Which
you.
I think I only have 5. Yeah.
Can I heal him?
Not what's left of him. Yeah. Bex explodes all the way. Bex explodes all the
Boom.
way.
Eh,
Not a good scene.
That didn't work out well.
That did not work out well. Yeah, Bex just goes flying in different parts. Unfortunately.
Requisite and Pacham.
Yeah. Yeah. What do the rest of you do at this point?
I can't believe he blew up. Oh my god.
Was to throw it.
Right.
Um. hmm. I mean, I just have a sling.
Yeah. You want to hit him, or you want to do something else?
What's in the environment around? Is there anything in the environment that I can use that could be more damaging than a sling?
Table, chairs. It's an empty room otherwise.
Could I pick something up from the body of Bex?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pick my sword up.
Can I take the sword?
You can
Yeah.
definitely take the sword. Oh my god, yeah.
The sword is bitching.
Yeah. I think that'll be your action, getting over there and picking up the sword up. Um, it's hard, I'm not sure what it thinks of you yet. We'll find out. Well done, Harangue and Brother Coots. Coots.
I have not been very lucky. I'm badly burned. I'm on the
Yeah.
floor, leaving a trail of ooze. I've lost my femur. My bomb backfired and blew up that wretched royalty, which good riddance. And
You still have the femur, to be clear. It's just like
oh,
did not want to
Not
be
on
hit.
that side.
well, does anybody have any strength? No. To hit with the femur, you would need, is it strength or
Right,
Thanks. Yep.
I think it's come time. Is it still dark in here?
You have the one torch that is burning relatively brightly, and there's all the pinholes of moonlight kind of illuminating the room.
Okay. I've got a list of sins,
Mm.
which, as far as I know, only illuminates something that I describe how badly they fucked up.
Yeah. A strange light surrounds evil creatures.
Yeah. Well, listen, that's, like you said before, smoke 'em if you got 'em. That's what I have. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Nice. Give me a presence roll.
Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty good at presents as far as these things go. That's a 10.
As a 10, yeah. A light begins to emerge from them. I think they're like, why are we glowing now? But they are definitely they are evil. You can definitely tell they are glowing with this like pale red light now.
He's reading from his list. He's saying, "You tear the labels off of mattresses. You cross the street and you don't help old ladies.
Mm.
You stand people up on dates." With a booming, imperious sort of voice.
You attack people that come into the room. I'm going to need each of you. There's 3 skeletons, one for each now. Each of you need to make a strength roll. Kutz and Dagesh are making it against a 12. Harang is making it against a 16.
Am I defending?
Of pain.
so it's a D20?
Yep, D20 looking for a 12.
If I'm defending myself, I get a bone. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Well, isn't
Duality of man.
isn't that the range of?
Don't you have you have omens, right?
You have omens, yeah.
Do you want to use your omen?
Like use an omen right now. Yes. I think I would. I'm going to spend one of my remaining two omens to roll again to get a 4.
All right. Well, that's better than a crit fail. Great. So, on a 20 defending, I think you get a free attack, right? Is that right? Yeah. Um, so let's do Dagesh first then. Dagesh, the skeleton comes in with the sickle of mist. What do you do to avoid the attack and slip in one of your own? What does that look like?
I slip on the guts of Bex, and with that slip, the sword goes up in my hand that I had been running to grab, and hits the skeleton, meets the skeleton's misty scythe.
Amazing. Give me an attack roll. The attack for the sword is a 10, it says. So I need a strength roll, target of 10. Is that a 4? Yep, still off balance. I think the blade is like, you've got this, bro. Like, thank God, that idiot. Oh, so finally, someone who knows what they're doing. Let's get him. The other two are gonna take some damage. Brother Coots, sickle comes at you for 3 damage.
Okay. And this does apply. This does count as an attack as far as damage is concerned.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And then for Harangue, another 3 for Harangue.
Oh no.
Fortunately, that guts you completely. The skeleton just slides the sickle, like slashes downwards across your chest and just like tears open everything that was holding you together. Um, then the wounds like have this like the mist kind of sticks to them a little bit, and it's like almost as if they're like penetrating into the flesh as you like give Dagesh a sickly look and just fall to the ground.
Probably
Yeah,
don't have any last words then. I would.
no, probably not. Ouch.
Gentlemen, please. I'm not with them. As you can see, I have a skeleton companion of my own. Bit of a boner myself, you might say.
I think the blade Dagesh is like, I know you're not stupid. Get the fuck out of here.
So that black box, is it still on the table?
It is still on the table. Yep.
Can I make a run for it and try to grab it?
You definitely can. Give me an agility test. Looking for a 14.
So I roll d20, right?
Yeah, d20 plus your agility, which is 0. Made it. Just got it. Yeah. So you vault like since you got the slip, so to speak, on that one skeleton, you kind of like slide under him, jump on the table, grab the box. Once you get up there, you see that there's actually an exit to this room across the room from where you entered as well. So you can choose to run that way or run back, or hang out and help out your buddy. Who is doing what, Brother Coots?
Yeah, I'm sort of holding my hands up, you know. I'm like, listen, we can all get along here. I've got lots of friends in high and low places. As you can see, you know, I am. Well, have any of you? Has it been a long time since any of you have had your rights of Providence updated? Because I'm certified.
I think the one that cut down Harangue comes at you. Make a defense roll for me, please. This is toughness. Looking for a 12.
To defend for creatures that are illuminated by my thingy.
Yeah. Yeah, add a +2 to that.
Okay, so this is a total of a +3 bonus that I'm rolling with.
Yeah, you're looking for a 12.
Oh,
Ooh.
That
pretty
is
good.
Flicks away.
pretty good. Yeah. I think it takes like it comes down on you as you're doing it, and something stops it. Like it's not like it bounces off a force or anything, but like something like stays its hand. It looks like, and like if Mist could look confused, that's what's happening. Um,
Okay, I'm glad, I'm glad you're seeing some sense here. Maybe this is a conversation. Maybe we can have hash it out a little bit.
I think the other two are like working their way around. They're like kind of surrounding you now, while Dagesh is on the table with the box.
I'm kind
Um,
of,
oh,
again, I'm kind of like backing up and I'm like, those, the things I said earlier, you have to understand, I'm a heretical priest. That's all pluses in my mind. I
You
really
found
don't,
your flock, priest.
I have nothing but the highest regard for any of you gentlemen or ladies or otherwise identifying individuals.
Make another defense roll. Same thing.
I think with toughness.
Yep.
Okay, let's see how long I can keep this going. Not very long.
Yeah, not very long.
One more omen.
Let's see. You are gonna take 4 whole points of damage from that.
Okay, that's not good.
That's not good.
I I do have one more omen. Is that something I can spend right now?
Yeah, you can. Do you want to re-roll your defense, or do you want to re-roll one of my attack dice?
I want to reroll my defense.
Go for it.
We'll see. It's all coming down to this. Uh, Dagash, it's been a displeasure knowing you. That is a 14.
As a 14, that will do it. How do you avoid their blows?
I trip.
Mm-hmm.
I trip.
Messy in
Uh,
there.
and I just like probably fall on my face, and the scythe goes right over my head.
Fantastic. I guess you got an opening. What would you like to do? You can take the box for
Moment of
yourself, or you
truth.
can
Will he
help
bolt
your
or will
friend.
he save?
Is that ruby anywhere on the floor around here?
Oh, I think it's right in the middle of Bex's goop.
Can I, in the same action, grab the ruby and open the box?
No, the box is locked.
The box is locked.
Yeah. You can make a dash for the ruby if you want, though,
Or the exit.
or the exit, or help out Brother Coots. It's your call.
Let's not rule that out. What would Dagesh do? Seeing his
John would help. John would help Brother Coots.
You're not Josh, are
but
you?
you're not John.
But the Gesh.
Dagesh would make a run for the
What
exit.
is what is the Gesh's epithet?
The worst.
The worst.
That's true.
Great.
Dagesh makes a run for it, but not before leaving. He searches his person for a potion and says, "Drink this; it'll kill you quick." And throws it at Brother Coots.
Fantastic. And yeah, the opening across the way is another kind of like crawly tunnel, not as small as the other ones, but the skeletons will not follow you there. And I think as Brother Coots continues to try and talk them down, like the camera just pulls away as they come down with their sickles and end it all.
Blood splatters flying across the.
And I think that's a good place to leave it as Dagesh crawls to whatever is next.
Can I add one thing?
Absolutely, yeah.
I want to see Coots's headless form, and they're just setting Amelia right there on top of the.
Stuck with you forever.
Nice.
Or Amelia, she's the real loser.
Amelia joins the argument.
Enters the argument.
That's for Borg. Boom.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Wow. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
awesome.
Um, so we can end it there. If you would like to do another session, we could start back up with what's next and have three new deadbeats join up. Your call. I'm happy either way. And
Um,
take your time to think about.
Is everybody available
Yeah,
next
you
week
don't, you
at
don't have to
2 p.m.?
decide now. We can email about it.
We can email about it? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I think that I will probably not be able to return for another one. I've got something scheduled Wednesday next week,
Cool.
but
Cool.
I do want to stress what an absolute blast I've had.
Yeah,
Thank you
me
for
too.
spending
Stars
all
for
your
everybody.
omens on harangue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice. Very well done. Yeah. Let's do a round of stars and wishes for new folks. That is, we'll just go around and say something or things that we liked about the session we had, and if we would do it again, something you would like to see, whether it's like a moment from a character or some new thing of your own, or something that felt like a little bit weird that you'd like to kind of explore differently next time. So let's just go left to right across the character keeper again and start with Ian.
Yeah, I loved how shy Harang was. Like I loved like I could see the blush underneath all of the grime and blood and the mucus and everything. I just it was so clear to me that you were having such a good time playing him that it really came through. I'm glad that you had a blast like that. I would like to, as far as a wish goes, I would like to play Merc Borg again,
Yeah,
or Pirate Borg, or Cyber, one of
yeah. Any of the Borgs. Awesome. Thank you. Who is that close keeper there? Next up is John. I guess.
Uh, I appreciate Mark, the freedom with which you let the characters engage each other,
Yeah.
conversation, and kind of build that lore, because it felt really grounded, which I really enjoyed. I started to see each character like open up, which was really cool. So thank you for that, and painting that world. I wish, yeah, I would love to play another of Pirate Borg or any of the other Borgs. I like the Borgs.
Cool.
It's fun, cool world.
Awesome. Thank you. Jose.
Yeah, stars first of all, Mark, for leading us, and also I want to second what John was saying about, I came into this game thinking, okay, this is going to be very focused on combat and rolling and that kind of thing, and I really appreciated all the leeway you gave because and the fact that all four of us jumped into like,
Yeah.
these scenes where we were just like all talking at one another immediately and characterizing and jumping into characters, and all the characters were absolutely memorable. So and I love the interconflict, Dagesh,
Mhm.
in particular, pushing it against the other PCs, and so yeah, and I loved all the tonal differences between each of our characters. Um, uh, so yeah, that was tons of fun. I had a lot of fun. I was surprised how much fun I had playing Mork Borg, and that might be just because the way you ran it, Mark, and the
Yeah.
way at our table. It might not always be that way, but yeah, I had a very positive experience. I would love to come back and play again at some point.
Awesome. Any wishes?
Um. No, I don't think so. I think I got what I wished for here, and so it would be fun to do it again. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. And Mike.
Yeah, I would like to thank you all. It's my first time playing a TTRPG, and it was awesome. It was amazing. I really had a great time. I appreciated all the characters.
Mhm.
Um, like Jose said, the unique tones that everyone had and the way they kind of played off each other. And it just yeah, I mean, I was kind of like a little nervous coming to play the game. This was my first time, and I almost immediately felt pretty comfortable. And so thank you all for creating that kind of comforting and welcoming environment, and Mark for setting up and running the game. I really appreciated everything about that. Yeah, it was just so much fun. And
Anything you'd
I
like to
also
see in
really
the future?
appreciated the detail you gave to my death.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was hoping for some gore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just kind of what I thought, with Mork Borg, I get some, and you offered some really
Deliver.
good detail there on how my flesh tore apart and the mist
I think in my mind that myth seeping in like is going to animate you later on, but yeah.
I like that idea.
We had
Um,
gore previously, but it was kind of impersonal gore. It was just happenstance, environmental gore.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anything you'd like to see in the future or differently?
Um, Not differently. I'd like to play again.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I had a blast. I haven't played Merkborg in several years, I think. And yeah, it really depends on the table. So like fucking great first game. This I think it is a great litmus test of like, hey, this is a really good group. Because it definitely can be just like go here, go there, go down the thing, hit the thing, get killed, hit the thing again.
Get killed, make a new character.
You can definitely do it that way. I really enjoyed this a lot. I think the character generation gives you so much to build off of, like other games like Trophy and stuff, like do that same thing where it's just like here's a bunch of random backstory and then fun stuff comes out of it, especially when you combine stuff. Um, yeah, I just enjoyed the whole way that like you jumped right into like super OSR, like the way you explored the environment and the way you like tried different things with stuff. Like doing bonkers shit like eating the wax
The
flesh.
flesh.
Yeah, sure, let's do it. Why not? Yeah, the willingness to just like chug down your random poison potions. Yeah, fucking hey, why not? Good time. Yeah, I would definitely run it again. I'd like to see what new characters look like and explore more of this fucked up graveyard if we do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I got.
Speaking for myself, like I said, I probably won't be able to return next week, but guys, it was so nice to meet you. And I would really enjoy seeing you in like a different context on the open hearth
Yeah,
sometime.
yeah, for sure.
This is like a cool experience for you. Like we have stuff going on
All the time.
constantly.
All the time, yeah.
Thanks, Ian.
Yeah,
It was very nice meeting you guys.
yeah, come on down anytime.
Yeah.
I'm going
Thank
to go
you
ahead and
all.
stop the recording here by